Alright, so this is part 2 of this, where I'm thinking the problem with this computer is the keyboard. Problem is, I have, like, to test my theory, I have to swap the whole case. So to even do a little bit of testing on this is going to be a lot of moving parts, unfortunately. So, alright, so let's start off with my notes. This is an HP laptop, 17CN02373ST. We originally came in, we did a diagnostic on it. We tried to narrow it down because it wasn't turning on. We believe that the issue is the actual keyboard. So what we're going to do is we're going to move all of the parts from this one over to this, and then hopefully we get a little bit different outcome from where we were. So first things first, we'll remove the memory. We're going to remove the external hard drive here, or the NVMe. That over there. I need to change the tip on my screwdriver. This is the big one. I don't need the big one. I need the one slightly smaller. That one. Alright, I'll do that. Got those two things out. The Wi-Fi card. Set that off to the side. The biggest challenge that we're going to run into with this is going to be rerunning a lot of the cables for this. Alright, yeah, and that's going to be the biggest thing. So we're going to go through, we're going to need to grab some tweezers and stuff. Gonna undo all these connections. You can see some of them I didn't bother to reconnect. We're going to remove, like, make sure everything is disconnected. We're going to then, I hope it'll fix it too. Going to remove each of the screws, and remember they're different screws. I did a short about this. It tells you what screw goes where on the motherboard. So keeping track of these things is a little bit easier, but it still helps to keep them in some sort of order on your desk so you know roughly where stuff should go when it comes time to put this back together. And that over there. And we're going to remove the fan with this. Because I want to... Hopefully what I can do is I can just put this motherboard into the new palm rest and do just like a minor test with it. Let's get that out of there. Should be all of the screws. So we have that out. The other thing that I want to... Actually, no, I don't need to. I'm going to just unwrap this cable a little bit. So now I can move this cable where I need to go. We will grab this, get that centered. Just get it kind of where it's supposed to go. Grab. Keyboard, is this the right one? Okay, so one thing you have to do is you're going to have to feed this cable through. It needs to go through this space. And then it needs to get kind of squared off. So we're going to do that. Hold that in place. And line that up. Put that in. We're going to put one screw to hold this guy in place while we do this. And then set the fan into place. And to plug this in. This is for the CPU fan. If I can actively get a hold of it. You know what? We're going to do it with it out because it's not cooperating. So that's like that. There we go. Grab a single screw for that. We're going to put the memory in there. Plug that in. And now our hope, once I give this thing some power, is that that fan spins. That is the hope. I'm pretty sure there was liquid spilled on this. We got a light. This over. We have spinach. So that's 100% what it was. Now we're going to go through the process of moving everything from this old one to this new one. That includes all cables, the speakers. So kind of go through that process. What we're going to do is we'll take this back out. It's crazy how a keyboard can keep a whole computer from functioning. Unplug that. 1, 2, 3. Take this out. Take this off to the side. Set that over there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to move things over directly one at a time. And then, because everything has to come off of this. So, just be patient with it and make sure you get things where they're supposed to go. So we'll start off with the mouse pad, the track pad. A single screw here or something, I'm not sure what. So and then this plate comes off. Set this to the side. Disconnect the adhesive that's right there. 1, 2, 3. Open this up a little bit, pop that back through. Go to the new one. Lay this in place. Do the exact opposite of what we did. There we go. Now, again, we will put this back on in the exact order that we took this off. I don't know what this screw is for. Honestly, it's just here. I wonder if it was if it's meant for something. Like, I don't see what its purpose is, but it's there. Oop. Now, something to pay attention to that I almost missed. On the ends of these, you can see there's a little tab sticking off. That tab needs to go under, not over. You'll end up with a bad time. You go to put everything back together and you have to take it all the way apart. One, 2, 3. Grab my magnetizer here. Alright. Go back to the old one. I guess let's... So what should I do next? Yeah, we're going to take the... We're going to remove the screen location. We're going to need a little bit stronger screwdriver. All right, so we got those off, and we'll see here if this will be, if these are strong enough for me to lift this hinge. They're not. Yeah, I got a nice little pair of a little bit heavier duty needle nose pliers. Just need to get in there and make sure you do not pinch any wires when you do this. I'm going to rotate this hinge up. See if I can do... Oof. There we go. Hinge is up. Alright. We're not going to reattach this right away. Actually, can we? We got this off. Have to make a note, mental note of how this actually gets run through here. And I can always refer back to the video. So it comes around, it's underneath the hinge, goes through this gap, and then over. So now we are free of the screen. I'm going to give this to the my office manager to clean this up gently. Alright, so while she's doing that, we will move the DC jack over. I'm going to go there. We are going to move these speakers, which these ones are... Let's undo this first. This is just... This pad exists only to improve the deflection feel of the laptop keyboard. That's the only purpose that it serves. So when you're pressing on the top of a laptop, instead of having, like you can see it flexing, this helps prevent that. Right, so let's pull this up. Yep, this is just held down with a little bit of adhesive. We have to remember to feed this through the correct way. Let's get underneath here, no screws. Yeah, just a little bit of adhesive. Now, let's get these put into place right away. Just that. That goes under there. I guess my question is, should I put this other panel back in place first? I think I should. So this lines up there. Yeah, I think I need to put this other... Alright, going back to this. This will be the last piece that comes out of here. 2 more screws. Comes up and off. And then this just gets yeeted to another country. This goes like this. 2 screws go back in. 1, 2. Okay. This goes like that, like that, like that, and like that. And then it's rotated like a so. Okay. And then from here, when we get the screen back, we'll actually, I can do this cable. This cable goes under there. It's going to come out over there. Let's put this panel back in. Because, actually, can I install this now? Yeah, because all the rest of the cables come over the top. Okay, I can. I'm going to go ahead and work on this. This, again, we need to make sure goes under this. There is a little tab that we pull off here of adhesive. And then this lines up like so. And that's on there now. And then this lines up like so. And then we're going to make sure all of our cables are on the top. Oh, like that. CPU fan, cable first. Remember this. SSD sitting over on the side, Emily. Alright, let's grab this screw. One. Two. So, and these are the M2.0 by 25s. And there's 3 of them. And then these ones are the M2.0 by 4. There's that. That. And then there is that. Okay. Now, as far as getting everything lined up, we're gonna lift, we're gonna in. This goes over the top. This goes in here. Thank you, Office Manager.
Didn't think you want me to throw it to you.
No, that would probably be very bad.
I'll probably take out this whole camera thing.
Okay, so finish routing these. This goes down. And let's fold this down so that these are nice and securely in there. I don't have to manhandle them. So this follows the same routing path as that cable. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put the thin boys in there first, so that the large cable holds it in place. That. This is where they join up. It goes like that, that goes like that. Oh, that's right. It doesn't go this way. This one goes this way. Goes straight out and then in. So that's in. Wi-Fi card. in. Yeah, for sure. All right, hinge screws on this side. We got 3 to put in. One. Should still be free. That one is free, that one is not. Need to make sure that this stays clear of this. Alright, and then this is Wi-Fi cable 1. Just get that back on there. Wi-Fi cable 2. Yeah. This goes under here. One, 2, 3. Plug in the speakers. RX 6650 XT. Frames. Rust isn't that heavy, so it'll probably run okay. Right? So it'll probably get like between, I'd say 30 and what? Between 30 and 40 FPS easy. Like on the low end. Oh, I know what that screw's for. To the bottom of the laptop. Very interesting. All right, let me try and find 2 screws for these real quick. I'm not sure why these are missing. This. Perfect. All right. Now, let's see what we got here. I'll give the computer a restart. Should reset its date and time. And then log right into Windows. or at least to the login screen. Perfect. All right, we can call this guy and come pick this up today. That's working. Verify our Wi-Fi is working. Actually, verify. I did not. Haha. This is one of those things you got to do. You got to verify. You plug everything in before you put stuff back together. Off. I completely forgot to plug that in. Hey, thanks for watching that video. If you liked that video, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And I stream daily on Twitch at twitch.tv/SpecVengeance. And yeah, if you want to learn more about my services, check out Bradenton PC Repair.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.